to give a big round of applause. I want you to come up. I want you guys to support them because they are here to support us. Sammy and Bridget.
Hello everybody, welcome to Montana Hemp Fest 2018. Woo! How's everybody doing this afternoon? Awesome, excited to be at Hemp Fest? Woo! All right, first can we get a big round of applause for Shelly, Weed Maps, and Mellow Mood for helping make this possible for all of us to be here. Woo! Thank you guys, thank you. My name is Bridget Ward. This is my daughter Sammy Ward, and she is currently kicking cancer's ass. Hell yeah. So we're just going to tell you a little bit about our story. We're excited to be here. We just want to tell everybody about our story so that people can have safe and legal access wherever they are. People deserve access to the medication of their choice, and that's why we speak. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Sammy and let her start the story.
Hi guys. I'm Sammy Ward, and when I was 17, I had a stroke, so the left side of my face was all droopy and everything, and then we went to the hospital, and the doctors found out that I have a brain tumor on my brainstem, and so most people would be getting ready to graduate high school, and I was getting ready for brain surgery. But now what?
So then when you were 18?
When I was 18, well, yeah, I had major brain surgery, and it left me wheelchair bound. I had to relearn how to do everything. Everything. I had to relearn how to walk. I had to relearn how to talk. I had to relearn how to eat. Just feeding myself even. And that was really, really hard. I suffered really bad from headaches all the time, nausea, and then what?
And so then in January of 2017, she was getting her annual MRI, and that MRI showed that unfortunately the tumor had begun to grow again. So naturally we both freaked out as a mother, just going through the whole experience of that my daughter has this major medical condition that she was giving a 15% chance to live. And then re-getting that news is like being re-traumatized over again. So I naturally freaked out. I did a bunch of research, and I came across this medication called Rick Simpson oil, or it's also known as Phoenix Tears. It's a very heavy cannabis concentrate, and it's said that if you take this medication, it is safer than Western medicine, which for us was very true. If we would have sent her back to Western medicine and allowed them to do another surgery on her, she would not have survived another surgery. And so we found out about Rick Simpson oil and
started taking it in March of 2017. And
then in May of 2017, she had her first MRI since starting the Rick Simpson oil, and the results were?
The results were the tumor was shrinking.
So we were totally excited. We were totally surprised. As you guys know, this very important medicine and herb is known to not only kill cancer, but it heals people. It can heal the land. There is so much that this herb can offer humanity. And so after the May 2017 MRI. She had 2 more MRIs that continued to show that the tumor was shrinking. So at that point, I decided to come out of the closet and be a face for people that are fighting for safe and legal access, and tell my daughter's story and tell my story and show the world that this is what a stoner looks like.
We're not just like drug dealers.
Yeah, we are, this herb has been demonized for too long, and it's time for all of us, especially those of us who this herb is helping, to stand up and fight for safe and legal access.
It's time to unite.
So that's kind of our story. I don't know how much more time we have. I know we had 10 minutes, so 5 more minutes we have. Okay, so I will tell you a little bit about Rick Simpson oil then. Rick Simpson oil is a very strong cannabis concentrate that in order to kill cancer, you need to take 90 grams in 90 days. So I'm sure you can imagine by looking at how tiny my daughter is, how a gram of concentrated cannabis oil might treat her. So for a while, she was very, very high. She was.
I was out of it. I was totally out of it. But I could still function. I could still see and everything, but I was out of it.
And she still took care of 2 toddlers while this high and battling this brain tumor. So I just can't say enough for my daughter. I'm so excited to show her off to the world and show people that cannabis is a safe alternative and it can kill cancer. Not only is it killing her brain cancer, but after her surgery, she was very depressed. Most of her friends were just starting to go to college. They're starting their adult lives. And for my daughter, she was starting back over as a toddler. She had to relearn how to walk, how to talk, how to write. And so she became really depressed. As a matter of fact, on my Facebook page today, I had a memory come up from 7 years ago that showed about how after she had her surgery, she was really depressed and sad and felt hopeless and helpless. And so my answer to that was to bring her outside, put her in the driver's seat of my car, and hand her the keys and tell her, start the car up and drive. At this time, she had a patch on her eye, so because the brain surgery kind of messed her eyes up, she had to wear an eye patch all the time. But she was scared to death. But I wanted her to see that she could do it and to keep her hope alive. And so she started that car up and she drove like a champ. I was so excited to see her. I mean, she drives better than most of us that are driving on the road that can see out of both eyes. So cannabis not only is killing her cancer, but it gave her that hope back, that hope to live. And without cannabis taking away her depression, her anxiety, and helping her laugh again, helping her to enjoy her life again, that was the best gift for me as a mother, to see my daughter happy again. Initially, when they took my daughter through those double doors, I had a feeling, and I knew deep down inside I never would see my daughter the same again. And that absolutely broke my heart, to know that I was sending my daughter out and I would never see her back the same again. Well, that was true for a moment, until March of 2017, cannabis brought my daughter back to me. She is happy and she is healthy. So I guess we'll leave it at that. I think our time is up, but thank you guys so much. This is the first, we do a lot of interviews online and on the big screen, so this is the first live-bodied audience we've spoken in front of. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Mellow Mood, Weed Maps, and thanks to mostly all of you for helping us spread the word and make sure that people know that this is safe and healthy medicine.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.